Guys, welcome back to my channel, or LOL, actually welcome to my channel. This is my first video that I'm making, so please bear with me, guys. So I went in first with some hand sanitizer because we in a pandemic, and then I'm going in with a base coat by Beetles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to each of the nails, a nice thin coat or a thick one, I can't really remember. And then just go ahead and put that in the UV lamp for I put it in there for about 2 minutes, so 120 seconds. Then I'm gonna go in with the color 833 by Beetles, and I'm kind of gonna go at an angle or like a slant. So yeah, just doing that. So as you can see, when I was doing these nails, honestly, guys, I just literally didn't really have like an inspiration. I just kind of went with colors that, I don't know, I was kind of digging at the time. So yeah, if I kind of seem like I'm not really like, I don't know how to say it, like focused. Not focused, but like I don't really know what I'm doing, it's because of that. But my bad, I need to stop doing that. That is nasty. But anyways, now I'm gonna go ahead and put that inside of the UV lamp for about 30 seconds. I noticed that it kind of cures really fast. So then I'm gonna go in again with another coat of the color 833 by Beetles. Just kind of going in that same direction, slanted direction. Yeah, guys, and I'm gonna apologize right now ahead of time, and I'll probably continue to apologize every time I see that it's not focused. But yeah, it's my first, like I mentioned, this is my first video, so it was kind of difficult for me to kind of get the gist of it. I'm not really like a multitasker type of person, and I don't really record myself when I'm doing nails, so it was kind of a really not hard, but it was kind of really difficult for me to like adjust to it. So yeah, just bear with me, and again, I apologize. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do another coat. I think I did a total of like 3 or 4 coats of this color in this particular area, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the UV lamp for another 30 seconds. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the color 834 by Beetles, and I'm gonna go ahead and again at a slanted angle to kind of fill in where the purple glitter isn't painted on the nail. So I'm just trying to go in with kind of a straight line, kind of keep it nice and neat. Yeah, I'm just kind of going in. I'm not really thick, but like a little bit on the heavier side, just so I don't have to put as many coats. But honestly, I was just being really impatient, and you're really honestly supposed to like do thin coats, but I was just being really impatient. My fault. And then I think so you're gonna go ahead and just put it in a UV lamp for another 30 seconds. Just let it bake or whatever. It's like a little oven. And then I'm gonna go in with like a translucent, kind of like a glittery, I'm not sure if it's silver or iridescent, but I'm gonna go ahead and I think it's silver. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that color 783 by Beetles, and I'm just gonna do 1 to 2 coats of that, just to kind of give that nail like a clear, sheer, glittery. I've been really into that fucking look lately. My fault for the language. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with another coat of the 834 by Beetles, just following the direction of the color that I'm using. LOL. And kind of got a little bit extra on the other purple part, so I was kind of wiping that off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with like little dabs of the color 833 along the line of where the purple is at, like the opaque purple. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do it while it's wet, so I can like kind of make it like mix a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with the dotting tool. I think it's kind of like a skinny dotting tool, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and like just like kind of like intertwine or kind of like mix and swirl the colors together, just so it can kind of give it like a little bit of like a gradient slash like tie-dye look. Just the kind of look I was kind of going for. And yeah. Now you know the routine. Just go ahead and put it in there for another 30 seconds in the UV lamp. And then, let's see. Looks like we're going to go in again with the color 834 by Beetles, kind of like on the lower corner of the nail. And I'm just kind of keeping it kind of like at an angle towards the tip, just like not too much. I don't want to cover too much of that like sparkly translucent purple. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that and try to mix the colors together. But then I realized that I don't think that it's wet, so like it kind of didn't do the way I wanted it to do it. So then I have to go in with the purple while it's wet, the sparkly purple. And then I attempt to swirl it again to kind of get that tie-dye kind of marble, not marble, but like ombre effect. And then I'll go ahead and put it in the UV lamp for another 30 seconds. Now I'm working on the next nail, and I'm using a blue color palette for this one. Going in with the first color, 831 by Beetles, and kind of just putting some little dots, or yeah, I guess something like like dots on the nail, just kind of sporadically. And just going to go ahead and put that in the UV lamp for another 30 seconds. Now, when I was doing this nail, I was kind of going for like a marbly effect, but I ended up making the mistake of nuking it or putting it in the UV lamp before I mixed the colors. So later you'll see me kind of try to catch up and try to fix my mistakes. But now I'm going to go ahead with the color 779 by Beetles and kind of put it, again, sporadically on the nail. Kind of filling in some of the clear areas on the nail. And then I go ahead and put it in the UV lamp and again for another 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go ahead and with the lightest blue that I use for this color palette. And it's going to be color 830 by Beetles. I'm going to go ahead and fill in, again, sporadically where there is a lot of clear area left on the nail. And just putting little dots, kind of making it so I like all the blue colors, my bad. So that all the blue colors can be kind of even. Like equal, like the same amount of blue, dark blue, light blue, medium blue, and sparkly blue. Now I'm going to go in, sorry, like I put way too much product on the nail, but now I'm going in with color 832 by Beetles. And while it's still wet with the light blue color, I'm going to go ahead and start swirling it on the nail. So kind of just swirling the nail, swirling all that color together. swirling until I'm satisfied with the result, with the design. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in the UV lamp for another 30 seconds. And as you can see, this is the finished product. Sorry, it's a little bit not out of frame, but not really in center frame. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the color 832 by Beetles, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of make the same design as that first purple nail. So kind of, at a slanted angle, we're just gonna go ahead and put that blue. And then go ahead and put it in the UV lamp for 30 seconds. Then going in with the color 830 by Beetles. I'm going to go ahead and do that lower tip at a slanted angle. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with 832. And then I believe I start mixing those two shades together. Two colors. And sorry guys that me doing the nails is not really like in focus. I really apologize about that. Sorry, guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and with the darker blue, color 831 by Beetles. Going to go ahead and go across the top of the nail at an angle. I'm going to go ahead and go in again with that dotting tool and just start swirling those two shades together. Kind of giving it a tie-dye / ombre gradient look. And then I'm going again in with that sparkly blue shade, color 832 by Beetles. Gonna go ahead and go in with the coat of color 831 by Beetles. Going ahead and going on that top part of the nail. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 830 by Beetles. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm doing all this wet. So I'm not gonna be curing each shade as I go. Now that everything's nice and wet, sorry, it sounds really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing everything together. Yeah, you go ahead and use your hand as a towel, Azhane, to wipe off the product. I'm so weird sometimes. But yeah, I'm just trying to get that color in there. I honestly didn't really like how light that blue was, so I kind of tried mixing some more of that that glittery blue down there, and I like that color a little bit better. It's not as harsh. It's a little bit of more of like kind of in that color palette, not too bright, not too different blues. And then I went ahead and just put it in the UV lamp for another 30 seconds. And I'm just waiting for that to cure. And I made these handmade soot spirits from the movie Spirited Away by Ghibli. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. That's like one of my favorite movies in the entire world. Like, I just love anime. I love especially Disney anime. Like, I freaking love Disney too. So, yeah, one of my favorite movies. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the purple color palette, and this is the color 834 by Beetles. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the same pattern as that first blue nail that I did, but instead of curing it, like instead of making that same mistake of curing it in between shades, I'm gonna go ahead and do everything wet. So you're gonna see me doing this, just adding those colors, those different color purples. And that's color 833 by Beetles. I believe it's a glittery shade. Yeah, it's a glittery shade. And honestly, guys, now that I'm looking back at this footage, like that nail looks freaking bomb like that. Like I would wear nails that look just like that. Like, I don't know, it looks kind of cool, you know? And so I kind of like shake it just so everything kind of like get kind of like even and flat. And then I go in with the dotting tool to kind of make a swirling pattern. Sorry that it wasn't in frame for a little while. And now I I didn't really record that part. I apologize, guys. But, you know, I had added the little soot spirits to that nail. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take all the colors that I used today to make a dotting pattern for that middle nail around those soot spirits. So now I'm just getting each color now and putting on the little triangle. And I'm going in with each shade. I didn't really get too much footage, but I went in and put dots all around those soot spirits, kind of like in a gradient effect from purple to blue. And I think it came out really freaking cute, you guys. Like, for my first set of nails, my first video, I think I did pretty good. I just hope to be able to see myself progress and improve over the next couple months / years through this channel. So I'm also going in, last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a top coat by Beetles. Super shiny, so freaking pretty. And they're all done, guys. Like, look. Focus. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, guys, I freaking love those soot spirits. It looks so freaking adorable on the nails. Like, man, this is like my favorite set that I've ever done. And I really hope this video inspires you guys to do the things that you love and things that make you happy. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.